Jeez. It's another day of Mahjong with Sonickrazy. Jeez. What a life. I don't especially like this red, because I got the Dora anyway. I mean, I guess if I can use both of them, and like if I can draw a 6-ping and then something else to connect, it'll be good. Yesterday I had a couple really bad last places, like, I mean, not necessarily like I dealt in a bunch, or, I mean, that's why, obviously I dealt in, but I didn't feel like they were, like, completely, like, 100% my fault, but at the same time, like, I could have done things to prevent it. Like, there was one time where, like, I could have taken the two-sided weight to make my hand a dealer Hanemon, instead of a, like, Shampon weight to make it a dealer Baimon, and I picked the Baimon, and wound up letting the guy to my right Chi, and let the guy to my left Sumo. Whereas if I'd taken the two-sided weight, I would have sumoed myself, actually, like on the very next turn. Which is just, like, confirmation bias, really, but I think there's something to be said for just looking at the results and seeing what could have gone better. Seeing how things could have worked out in your favor. Okay. What are you doing? Onitsu? Sha? Could be Sha. Doesn't really look like Onitsu from these discards. These look like more of a, like, Tanyao-ish hand. Like a hand that's using middle tiles. Like, obviously it's not Tanyao. But it looks like, you know, just a normal type of hand that keeps around a lot of middle tiles. No, that was bad. Fuck. Because now I have to get rid of this Dora. I would rather play the red Dora rather than the real Dora, because there's a chance that someone has, like, the two other Dora. And I mean, there's a chance that someone's waiting on a 5, too. Like, it's a common wait, but it's less likely that they chose to pick it because it was a Dora. Like that it could be the red 5 Dora. Speaking of Dora, I got 2 of those. Of course. Ishanten, I can't fucking do a goddamn thing. Man, just it's so frustrating when good hands like that just get destroyed. Not even that I dealt in either, it's just that I couldn't do anything. Like, as soon as I was like, oh, okay, I'll start calling with this hand, like Chi, Reach, Roan. It's like, man. It's brutal. Mahjong is a cruel mistress. That she is. Again, like, just the tiles that I don't need are just what he needs. Just by pure happenstance. Not yet. Not that one. Just because it's a two-sided weight and I don't want to, like... I want to see if I can't, like... Like, if it was a penchant, like, that's much harder to draw, so... Oh, that wasn't entirely safe against him. This could be Honitsu, though. He could have, like, Dora. I don't really... I mean, it could be Eitsu, but if it is, it's like, at worst, pay Dora 3, which is bad. But I don't think it's that. Looking at these discards, I think he has more Manzu than anything, so I think Manzu is the one thing I really don't want to play. Except the 6-mon, I can play the 6-mon. Because he played it. Anything else should be okay. Like, if he's waiting on it, it's just because he happened to have that, like, Kanchan or Diamen or whatever, not necessarily because he wanted to have it. This passed a little bit ago, should be still safe. Still safe. Safe still. Whatever you want to say. That's a Dora. If I deal in with this, that'll be bad. That I do not want to have happen. Didn't really look like Tenpai. That was very sneaky. At the same time, though, he probably should have reached with that hand, considering he's in last. Wasn't even his dealer turn or anything. I mean, he has 2 dealer turns left. So I guess he just wanted to secure some points. But still, you can secure more points if you reach E. That's the double Dora. Would you look at that? Would you look at that double Dora? Hopefully we can use it. No, that's a good shape. Let's get rid of this. This is that shape where if you draw the 7, you can ditch the 4 and get 2 sequences, or if you get the 2-5, you can ditch the 8 and have 2 sequences. It's a pretty nice shape. I like it more than this Penchan that I'm already using the 7, that I already have a weight. God, I can never like say specifically what this situation is, but it's like I have like 2 7-mon weights. I don't need both of them. Okay. If I'm going for the hand 8, so... I mean... I may as well. Because, like, first of all, nothing's really safe. I can't really read that hand. So, yeah, just do it. It's 3 Dora. And I'm waiting on a 7-mon, which he's already played, so if people are defending, which it looks like they are, like, the 4-mon already passed against him, so this is a really good weight. 4 Dora. You're right, you're right. You're absolutely right. 2's a little safer than 5. Sumo. Excellent. Taiyaodora 4. Mangum. To those who ask why I didn't just keep my hand closed because I was an Ishan 10 anyway, there's a guy in Riji. You gotta be quick. If you're gonna win the hand, you gotta take what you can get. IMO in that situation, especially when you have what I thought was 3 Dora at the time, but was actually 4. Because I can't count. Yeah. Basically break. This is Chitoitsu Ishanten. I think my hand could still potentially shape up into like a regular shape, but like if I was going for Chitoitsu totally, that would be a good tile to keep. Because there's only one of it out there. It's an honor tile. This is a good weight. I can see 3 of the 8 mon, so it's unlikely anyone needs, or anyone can use the 9 mon. And there's 3 of it out. Oh, I mean, there's 3 of the 9 mon left. Although it's also true that there's 3 of the 8 mon out. But I already said that, so it was redundant. Cool. Reach. Sumo. Chitoitsu. 96. Good, good, good. Getting to first. Just what I like to see. This is the kind of Hanshan I enjoy. But it's not over yet. Anything can happen. We've got 2 Dora. Can't really open with this hand though. My tiles are in a good shape though. This can fill up pretty quick. With a lot of tiles. That's one of them. Sir Sonicus Crazius. Nice. That's probably Honitsu. But yeah, Sanbaimons are pretty rare. They're rarer than Yakumons, aren't they? Could it be the Daisungen? Not about to play some middle Sozu against that. He will all day, though. He's perfectly happy to play middle Sozu. Damn. That sounds ridiculous. Redonkulous. It already passed there, and I think he's just discarded what he drew the whole way since then, so... Should be okay. Well, I gave him the Tsumo. But I robbed him of Ipatsu at least. Oh god! Why on my dealer turn? Why on my dealer turn? I'm still in the lead, but not by as much. This kind of lead is like, eh. I hope it holds. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna win now for sure. It's like, let's just hope this holds. Well, yeah, I know. There's anything can happen, but usually, like, when you have, like, 50,000 points, like, you can tell it's coming. And, like, at that point, you're just folding, so, like, if like, someone gets at sumo, if you don't, like, deal in. Is there a command for the Tohaiden OSTs? Do you mean, is there a chat command to change which OST it is? No, there is not. Do you mean, is there a command to drop the links? No. I don't believe these are... Well, they're uploaded, but, I mean, there's no way for me to do that. With my current setup. I mean, I could do it, but... I mean, they're mostly just background music. I don't really feel the need to do that. If people want to know where it's from, I can just tell them. Let's try to run away with this round. This is a really bad weight, but it can improve. Like that. Yeah. Now it's a 3-6-7. Two of those are out. Hey, an open Ipeko. Would you look at that? One chance. It's a 1 chance because there's 3 of the 7 out, so it's less likely for him to use the 7. I'm sure everyone already knows that, but just in case there's any newbies. Alright, this one I can't play. That. Oh, it's the Dora. Oh, definitely not. Oh, God, no. What's up, Ron Yakumo? Hello and welcome. Ooh, scary. Alright, well, he's making a comeback. Cannot rest easy. The one he won with? Sure. You want to like just see how many sides it had, or something? Yeah, it did have a open 999. It may have been. I don't usually pay too much attention to that stuff because I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever, it's a fucking Honitsu or Chinitsu. Next hand. Still, even though it wasn't like an open Churenpozo, or if it was like that, it was. That's still a really good weight. That's like a 3-sided weight, like 147, and also something else, probably. Can't quite see what though. Feels like there should be something else in there. With the 3 1s and the 2 6s all lined up next to each other. I'm not playing the 2 first here in case I draw the Dora. So that way if I draw the Dora I can use it, whereas like if it wasn't the Dora then I wouldn't really care. Well actually I can still use the Dora if I draw it with this shape, but still. Like if I draw the 7 now I won't be able to. So it's good to have the 2s in that case. Although in the end I would have paired up a pair of birds, pair of chickens. Doesn't matter though. Nagashi manga on 3-2 rows. I doubt I'll get it though, unless I just happen to Tsumogiri like the only way it can happen is if I Tsumogiri like terminals and honors all the way up until the last discard and then I ditch my 9. That was a good 1-mon, but I kind of want to keep the dream alive. Okay, it's gone. Like, that 1-mon was useful. But I wanted to believe in my dreams. Okay, doesn't give me the option. Oh, God! Oh, what did I say? What did I say? Cannot be happy about this big of a lead. Can it be overtaken just like that? That easily. So what was it there? Nah, it wasn't. It was... I can see how you would think that. These cells do look alike. If this was a 1-1, 2, that would be. What way was this, though? This is... Oh, is it just 6? Yeah, it's just 6 mon. Yeah, that's it. That's all I was waiting on is 6 mon. Next game. Got a few more rating points than that, but I feel like I just got robbed of a first place. So I'm not too happy. No, but... Oh my god, you're in a game with me. You sneak. But if it's corrupted, then... cool. I mean... I don't know. I'll have to, like, fix it then. I'm trying to focus on Mahjong and talk at the same time. Like something has to give. Not everything I say makes sense. But yeah, I'll fix it. Cool. Not that one. Not that one. That one. There's a chance I'm not going to be able to use the Dora, but I'm the dealer. I want to make sure I win. And if I can use the Dora as well, I will be ecstatic. I think she has some Monzu and some Pinzu, for sure. If it's Sozu, it's like in the 2, 3, 4 area. I didn't have any guarantee at all that this 6 would pass, and it's Dora Suji. Suji trap. Sneaky. Not the best weight, but very sneaky. Getting some good draws here. Mostly. Somewhat. Not really. Anymore. Of what? Why are you scared? Well, you shouldn't be scared. No, this is preposterous, Rishi. I wish I had a Yaku so I could, like, stay in closed tempai and, like, hope for someone to match that 5-mon. But I don't have a Yaku, so I can't. The 9 ping is completely safe here, like 100%. Or actually, I mean, obviously, because she played it, but even if she hadn't, I can see all 4 of the 8 ping and all 4 of the 9 ping. So there is literally no way for her to make a weight on the 9 ping. But she played it anyway, so we didn't have to think about that. But there are cases where you can use that. Or you can be like, okay, so I can see all 4 of the 8 and at least 3 of the 9, so I know that it can't be the 9. There could still be the 8. Important distinction, but can't be the 9. 3-6. I wouldn't have dealt in. Ron, yobonaide! Don't roll me. Or, more accurately, don't say Ron. Don't call out Ron. he gives up Itsu this easily. Because the 1 ping is not... Well, actually, no, that's not true. The 1 ping is actually probably more useful than the 9 ping. Because it can allow you to use a 3. Whereas the 9 is already just, like, it's just another 7 ping weight on top of the one I already have. That's a good, quick way of saying it. I should just memorize that phrase, because that situation comes up all the time. I should just remember to say, it's a 7 ping weight on top of the one I already have. That's what I should just say, instead of struggling to fucking come up with an explanation. Just say that. Gross. Disgusting. These are terrible draws. Although this hand, may I mention, has Dianpeiko potential. With the 4 ping or the 2 so. Although now I can also draw like the 5 ping or the 6 ping or the 3 so or the 4 so and just like have like a Tenhou, maybe Ipeiko hand. But I mean, it's getting late enough in the hand that I can actually consider calling. I have so many outs for Tenpai though. Like, look at all these outs I have. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and 3, 6, or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ping. Any of those will get me to Tenpai on something. Why do I have calls turned off? I don't know, just to bring me luck in drawing, I guess? Didn't work. Too late, start calling. Gross. Finally. That's one of the worst Tenpais, but I'll take it. It's like... Nah, it's not worth a Ricci, I don't think. Okay, Tenhou only, thank God. That surprised me, though. Alright, I'm in last place. I mean, I already was, but now I'm more so. What's up, Scotty? I think that was the worst out I could have possibly got there. Thinking back. Ditching the Dora. Yeah. I think the number one most efficient play would be to discard 3 or 6 mon. I think that would be like the best possible, but if you do that, you lose the potential for a multi-sided weight in Manzu. And there's a big chance of it just winding up being like, or actually, oh, I could have... Well, that would have killed off my 3-sided weight, but I could have switched the 4 for the 7 to allow me to get Sanshoku. But I don't need Sanshoku. Yeah, so that backfired. If I had kept the 7 ping there and ditched the 3 or 6, I would have been in Tenpai on the close 5 so. But at the same time, that's like not really something you want to Riichi on. Like just a close 5 so with just Riichi only. Like, probably not a good idea. It could be 4-7. Okay, it's not. My hand's not that good. I may as well just totally fold, I guess. But I'm not going to. If I can avoid it. Like, if I have to play something, like, marginally dangerous, then I'll probably just bail, but if I can keep playing safe tiles and still advance my hand, then I'll do it. She shouldn't have called Riichi, so probably like a Kanchan way to. Well, yeah, no, I mean, there's nothing you can tell about that. Like she could have freaking probably not. Like, there's a number of ways that she could have not wanted to call Riichi. Like, just like there was more Yaku closed or something. I mean, more Yaku if she waited is what I mean to say. I can't talk for the life of me. I can't like express my thoughts. Whoa, Haite! Oh, you wanted to... Oh, okay. So you wanted to go for... Yeah, so it was that kind of shape, but I mean, there was no way to tell specifically. It was a 5-8. But yeah, she could have gone for Sozu Honitsu. Speaking of Honitsu, this looks like a prime candidate, dare I say. I'll wait though. Ooh, okay. I mean, it's just, that would just be Chitoitsu, like Chitoitsu only. Yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna give myself camouflage here though. I don't want to break up this 3-ping right away. I want people to like be able to think like, oh, maybe it's not Manzu Honitsu. It doesn't really look like it. Although I will absolutely accept if I get to Tenpai with a Hatsu Wondora hand. Never. Preposterous. Because right now this kind of just looks like, oh, he's probably close to Tenpai with that discarded 3-ping. Whereas if I discarded it before the honor tiles, they'd be like, oh, that's probably Honitsu. But here it's a little more vague. It's like, is it? It's hard to say. If you discard the 1-mon from within your hand there, like if you do a Karagiri, that's what I used to do. I used to, like, whenever I drew a tile that I had, like, the same of, that's what a Karagiri is. It came up in Hero. like the man who just succeed, or I shouldn't say the full title because it's spoiler, but Hero, which is a manga that takes place after 10. In that, the katagiris were discussed, and that's where like you draw like in that case I had like a 1-mon and I drew another 1-mon. What I used to do was I would always play the tile from within my hand whenever I got there, but in that situation where I'm trying to pretend that I don't have Honitsu, if you discard the 1-mon from within your hand, it looks like you're discarding a 3 and 1, and that's like, oh, so he's just getting rid of a 3 and a 1 from within his hand. That's like a Kanchan, so he's probably not only close to Tenpai, but I mean, yeah, like it's not necessarily like a dead indicator of like Honitsu, but it makes people a little suspicious because that probably means like you're close to Tenpai. Whereas if you discard it immediately after drawing, it's just like, oh, the 1-1 was unneeded, so I just played it immediately. Takes place after 10. Like the manga takes place after the manga. Okay, so it's Hero. It's kind of hard to like specifically say in English, but there is a manga called 10, and Hero is a manga that takes place after the end of the manga that is called 10. Or maybe you already knew that and you were just joking. I don't know. It's hard to say over the internet. It's very good. I suggest you read it. Although I suggest if you haven't read 10 yet, you should definitely read that first. Like, no question. And by the way, 10 is also very, very good. Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. If you, like, I don't want to freaking, like, sound like I'm bragging or anything, but, like, if you know who I am, like, it should be expected that we talk about manga here, basically. This is, I'm not entirely happy with that discard, but I kind of just, like, gave in. This is a hand worth going for, though. Super Translator. Okay, so you do know. 1 second, guys. Gonna have to mute my mic here for a moment. Looks like if I went for the hand, I would have dealt in. If I'd played the... I was considering playing the 5-mon, like switching out the red 5-mon for the regular 5-mon. And, like, just pushing. I would have dealt in, it looks like. Like, obviously I didn't have a way to know that. And I'm not entirely... Like, I had 3 Dora. It was probably worth a push. But at the same time, this is Tenhou. So... I don't know. I'm a little, unsure about that decision there. It was correct in the end, but I'm not sure if like you played that exact scenario 100 times, if that was the answer like more than 50% of the time. If that makes any sense. That's kind of like, it's kind of a weird way of putting it. Like if you, I don't know, if like you had that exact same hand with the exact same discards, but only the hands were randomized or something. Okay, so you're talking about 10, right? So 10 itself is a sequel to Akagi. except 10, the manga 10, came first. So, yes, so go to whatever manga site you want to do, and depending on the manga reader site you go to, it will either be 10, the nice guy on the path of Tenhou, or 10 Natori no Kaidanji, I think, which is wrong. It's 10 Tenhodori no Kaidanji, but like someone mistranslated it when they were first putting it up, and no one has bothered to correct it on a lot of manga sites, because just nobody ever does on any manga sites. It's kind of a problem that all of them have. But yeah. I think this is like the most correct discard, because that way you give yourself like 3 like incomplete sequences, and also you have a shampoo. Whereas if I discard like the 4, I would like be unable to use the 4 or the 9, and I would basically just like have to hope that the 9 sub becomes my pair. You hope the manga is not too long? It is. It's like, also, like, I'm trying to, like, you'll have to excuse me because I'm trying to pay attention to the game and talk to Hanasawa and talk to you at the same time. So it's kind of, I'm being really, like, I'm spreading myself thin here, but okay, so that's not too long for you, yeah. You will also have to bear in mind when you're reading it, that, like, the first part of the manga is, like, not how the rest of the manga is. Like, when you read the first part, you'll be like, this is the stupidest manga I've ever read, I hate this already. But just stick with it. Stick with it until at least, like, chapter 10 or something, and then it'll start getting good. Like, it won't be good, like, it won't be the best manga you've ever read right then and there, but it'll get good. And I think it's one of the best manga I've ever read, like, overall, like, except for the first part. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I kind of do too. Like, I'm not gonna diss Early 10. Like, it has its special charm. It's like more of a comedy series. But I mean, if you're trying to get someone into the manga, you have to kind of like say like, okay, like you're not gonna like the first part of 10 until after you've read the rest of 10, basically. Like when you can look back and be like, okay, so this is how this character started, and it's like, oh, so that turned into that, you know? And it's like that's kind of interesting about it. But like your first time reading it, you want like a hardcore Mahjong manga series with lots of strategy and stuff, and you get like a fucking slice of life comedy manga, and you're like, what the hell is this? I'm dropping this immediately. So you can't like sell it that way. You have to let people know, okay, you're not gonna like it at first. It's not gonna be what you're expecting, but just keep with it. I'm just gonna go for it. I mean, what's the worst she has? Yeah, that's about what I was expecting her to have. It's not hardcore gambling per se. It's not really like gambling necessarily so much as like, well, actually it kind of is gambling because like they're fighting for something, and like the fate of like mahjong parlors across Japan is held in the balance. So it kind of is gambling, yeah. It's just not traditional like, oh, there's money being bet on the table gambling. How did I learn Japanese? I took it for, I explained, like, I don't really want to give you my life story right now. There's, like, if you look up, I did an episode on, what is it? The Mahjong Meetup? Yeah, that's it. By Daisuke and Frenetic7. If you look up that, they did a whole episode interviewing me and Bigums. And I tell my life story there. So if you wanna learn more about me, do it there. But I want to focus on mahjong, if that's okay. But yeah, you can find all about it there. Oh, nice. Yeah, you're gonna love 10 when you reread it. I actually reread it pretty recently. I do not have a diligent left. This is tough. I'm gonna take it though. Like, I could hold out for Sanshoku. It's possible. I could hope to draw a 9-mon, but there's 2 of them gone. And if I don't get the 9-mon, there's not much else that can really help this hand. Like, I could draw the Chun and like reach on a like Tanki 9-so, but I mean, like, that's only marginally better. So this way I'm at least in Tenpai. And if I get some Uradora, that's good. Also, a benefit is that it's definitely not going to bust out the guy across me, so I can win from anyone. Alright, see you later, Exivos. I'm still not entirely sure how to pronounce your name, but I will see you another time. In another place. On another channel. No, on this one. Okay, now it's Tsuji. Don't cheat it. Don't call it. I want it in my discard so people will look at it and be like, okay, this is Tsuji against this. Like, if someone calls it, then nobody's gonna notice it. I mean, it's really late in the hand anyway. I'm not gonna be able to freaking win with this. At least I got the Tenpai payments. So long, farewell, Ad Wiedersehen. Goodbye. And good night. Alright, I have no dealer turn left. There's a 6,100 point difference for me to rank up. I want to keep this hand closed, if I can. If I draw the red 5-so, that would be godly, but let's just assume I don't. Let's just play this hand assuming I won't. And if I do, then just be overjoyed. I think this is the best discard for tile efficiency. Well, if he doesn't win, then that puts that gives me another 1,000 points over him in the next hand. But if he does win, then he's getting to be pretty much out of reach, considering there's only one round left. So I gotta do something here. Actually, you know what? I should have called that Tumon, but I was on Don't Call. I was on Nakanai, so I didn't get it in time. So I'm gonna have to make the Tumon my pair here. That's a Dora. I'm starting to open my hand here because I'm realizing I'm pretty much out of time. So I need to make something happen. Fuck. Oh, you know what? Ah, why didn't I? Fuck me. The way better option would have been to play the 8-so, because that was Suji. I didn't think about the fact that I cheated the 5-so. That would have been the right discard. Was it? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the only way I'm coming back, man. Is to aim for Kokushi. I mean, at the same time, that dealing in there doesn't hurt too much, because for me, all I wanted to do was rank up. What am I trying to say? So basically, like, preventing him from winning was what I wanted to do, and all that was failing it. So now, like, there's really no chance of me falling to last, because if someone calls Rishi, I'm just gonna insta-fold. So the only way I was ranking up was to prevent him from winning. What do I need? Tone. Tone has 2 gone. Pei has 2 gone. Alright. I need 1-so, Tone, and Pei. But oh shit, both of these are live. I didn't fold. I'm not folding. Why am I not folding? I could deal in. If I deal in, there's no way I'm winning this hand. I should just fucking fold right now. Okay. That was dumb. Why am I... I mean, it's the same thing. So I got 3rd place. I was in 3rd place anyway. All right. Let's do better next time.